The question is that something we need?
We don't need
Speaking of need, the need for speed
He's back, everybody!
is not happening in 2014.
Good to have you back, son.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, so Ghost needs help to define what the experience is. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, another thing from their conference call.
No, I have no idea. I interviewed them about this, and it was like, yeah, we're not releasing a Need for Speed this year. We need more time. Making games is really hard.
What this tells me, that's of course the corporate speak.
Yeah.
What this tells me is that, the reason there was a Need for Speed game every year is because it was making EA tons of money. In fact, Mitch, just last week, I think you and I were talking about how Need for Speed is like very secretly, it's probably the most under the radar cash cow in the entire industry.
I'd be very curious to know how much Rivals sold.
Yeah,
because maybe not as much as we thought.
Yeah, and
they're going on hold for a year.
That's what it tells me is that it's no longer in their financial interest to put one out every year.
Yeah, that, or maybe this is the start of something like they're doing with Call of Duty, where it's extended dev cycles with alternating studios.
It's possible.
Because we don't really know what Criterion's up to right now either.
I wonder if the departure of Alex Ward, the founder and main brain in Criterion, had anything to do with this.
Yeah, I don't know.
If his departure altered their course, and they're like,
everything up.
He was very, very clearly not interested in doing racing games anymore. He talked about Need for Speed with a weird level of disinterest,
apathy.
Yeah, I mean, he was like, Criterion does it. We would love to do Burnout. It'd be a lot of fun. Maybe we'll do something that's not a racing game. I'm out. See ya. And that's why they have Ghost, is so that Ghost was going to be the other studio, right? Like that was going to be their
racing studio.
Yeah, and they were going to switch off with Criterion, and now Criterion is a very small studio, fewer than 60 employees now. That's Titanfall studio. Like, it's Respawn big.
There's also a lot of competition. That's a really good point.
Good point.
But
especially this year alone.
We're going to have Drive Club, the rumored Forza.
Yeah, if there's another. If they're alternating Forza every year,
Grid.
Right? Grid Auto Sport was just announced.
Project
that's
Cars.
current gen only, but it's still in the market.
What's that one game that's like the prettiest game ever?
Project Cars.
Project Cars.
Yes.
Terrible name. Gran Turismo is still a thing. Maybe they're going to do
but just for this year, like everything we've set up till
totally
GT is this year.
GT6 might
Mario Kart.
PS4. Mario Kart.
Oh yeah.
Wahoo! Wahoo!
Can't go up against the Mario Karts.
It's happening again. There's other ones. We're forgetting about something.
I think so. I feel like there's another major racing game out there.
Beetle Adventure Racing 2.
Nailed it.
Oh, The Crew.
Jeez.
The Crew.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
right.
That's how many racing dollars could possibly be out there for the taking with that many.
We're just gonna play The Crew this year, right? We're not gonna play any of this other stuff.
Crew.
It's like start of a new generation is when you get bombarded with all the racing games, because racing games are where you can make something pretty. Show off the new hardware.
Yeah. Well, maybe they just have new goals.